final day here, securing a World Cup knockout spot for the first time since 1986. It's been fun to watch, haven't they?
Well, it's only fair. I mean, what they showed during the three games, it's only fair, and they are talented players, and it's going to be very, very hard to Spain to fight against that Moroccan team. They have the chances to go to the quarterfinal for sure.
They're committed. When you watch them playing, they're committed. If you're a football fan, I don't care what team it is you're playing, I don't care the name of the jersey, I don't care what national team it is, what club team it is. When you go and watch a game of football, you want to see players that are committed. They'll give everything, and it gets you excited. That's what they do. That's what this team does. They make you want to watch them play.
You've got some good players as well in there. It's easy.
It's a bit like Senegal now in a way that they've got England, and you know most people just think because of the injuries and to Mane and the suspension of Idrissa Gueye, and you know they think that's just going to be a walkover. But for Senegal, they're energetic. They've got a bit of belief about them now. They've got some pace and wide positions from Morocco. They've got some good organisation, some big strong guys, and a little bit of flair in the attacking areas. Yeah, it's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of sort of chasing the ball around against Spain. We've talked about their stats over the games in terms of their passing. But hey, knockout stage, be hard to beat. Spain have an off day. Who knows? Better to be there than not.
Yeah, that is the case. We are definitely seeing some of the nice stories shaping up, and the group stages aren't quite over yet. Let's just taking a look at the top half of the bracket. That's where Croatia will find themselves. Obviously, Croatia were the beaten finalists in 2018. By the way, Ivan Rakitic thanked Lukaku on Instagram afterwards. A little bit heartless.
What?
He thanked him afterwards.
Oh,
thanked Lukaku afterwards on Instagram.
I mean,
Anyway,
they don't get much lower than that.
I'll tell you what, I'd get on a flight to Spain. I need to be getting a punch in the nose.
They don't get much lower than that.
let's talk a little bit about the top half of the bracket. The Netherlands, USA, Saturday. The two teams facing off in the last 16. Let's get the latest from the US quarter-final with Brazil. Now, it will be Morocco in the last 16, potentially Portugal in the quarterfinals, France in the semi-finals. It could be, just looking at how things could shape up for them. So how do you see things going forward now for your Spain, Luis?
Well, it's not what I see ahead, it's what we've seen today. And yes, of course, I keep my concerns about managing the mistakes at the back, trying to understand that we are going to face against a very soft Moroccan team. But I feel confident that they got enough quality. I think that we got young players with a lot of talent, with a lot of desire, committed what Luis Enrique is trying to do with this team. But again, it's not going to be easy. Morocco is very disciplined, and that's something that we struggle to beat.
So, yeah, can't look at it going this way. But what do you think, then, when a draw does favour you? Maybe, if you look at it that way, where you think, OK...
Upset Moroccans again, I see.
I'm not meaning to upset the Moroccans, but if they are... It's fair enough if there's an underdog, right? Which Morocco would be to Spain, fair and square, right? You'd be classed as an underdog against Spain.
Yeah, you're the coach. Why not? Perfect.
So
what you've got to do as a coach is make sure that you've got your players on the toes. Everybody seeing the draw will go, do you know what? They know they're favourites to beat Morocco. So as a coach, it's about making sure that confidence you're going to beat the team because you're better than them doesn't turn into complacency. So that's what Luis Enrique has to do. Make sure that the confidence, knowing you can beat this team, doesn't go overboard and you become complacent. Because that'll be the biggest...
play Brazil now, at least until the later stages.
Well, if it's to fail against Morocco, what's the point, you know? Remember that I ever thought that Spain wasn't the favorite. I think in my prediction, we are completely wrong. Spain going out of the group stages.
It's okay, you had Canada and Denmark going on.
That's why they don't talk, you know. But the thing is that we were, you know, maybe, how do you say that? We thought it would be fantastic because of the first game that we saw them playing. And after, we came back to reality. I think that even if they are fantastic talent, for me, they move another generation and they're not yet ready to be one of the contenders. It's what I think. I don't know enough about Spain. I never thought that lately I saw in 2010, for example, with generation. We are talking about Pedri and Gavi being maybe the young Iniesta or Xavi of that national team. I'm sorry, they're not there yet. The players Of course, they're going to be there, maybe, but we're not yet there. So to expect to be the World Cup champion, I think it's too soon.
And some roundabout today was not that, certainly that in a disaster as the second one. Allows Enrique maybe to go in our arrangements, to go in the dressing room, back to the say, listen, we take our foot off. We think we get 7 against Costa Rica. We outplayed Germany, but didn't get. We think we can take the gas and we're going to win. And we're just going to. That's a reminder for everybody, even though that you're just not at 100%, particularly now in the knockout, and we're going to go out. And that allows him to go in and do that rather than going in and trying to keep the feet on the ground from another, giving somebody a pummeling. He can go into the locker room now and say, guys, take a breath. You know, that's a little kick up the backside, and we need to be a lot better. Just a brief one. Johnson, our colleague, has been at it again and has a definitive vibe angle.
We go back. So we start the show.
I know. It seems the producer. The producer just texted me. It seems Dale Johnson has been lying on the goal all afternoon
with the microphone.
There's been a definitive angle that has come in. So the ball was apparently it was shown. This is the caveat. It was shown on the big screen at the ground, but it wasn't shown in the broadcast.
So that's a shame.
But one of the big criticisms has been that we were all seeing one photo for like an hour, and FIFA out to say anything otherwise, hearing why that did stand. Why the
Dale Johnson's bed tonight staring at a line. There's a ball in it somewhere.
All right, the final word then. Luis Garcia, far as Spain going, and does it change now that they're in this side of the bracket?
It changed, of course, but at the end, if you want to far away on this competition, it's about it doesn't matter what we're going to face. Now is Morocco. I think that we got enough quality to beat them. I think it's a fantastic wake-up call, the game of today, seeing that it's not going to be every day the game against Costa Rica. And the Luis Enrique to continue focusing on what is the next, the changes that he has to do. And if all the changes that have done today have worked, I expect Spain to win Morocco, but it's not going to be easy once again.
All right. Well, we will.
Hold on. Dale Johnson again. What? No.
He's staring at the light.
Dale.
Thank you so much, Luis Garcia Quirinto, for joining us tonight on ESPN FC. It's always great to get the insight of the guys. Make sure you check us out on Extra Time over on our YouTube page. Keep up to date with the guys answering your questions and find out if it is acceptable to wear white after Labor Day.
Oh, yeah.